There's no debating the fact that the barbell shrug is one of the best ways to build overall trap size. However, one problem with the standard barbell shrug is the fact that it mainly hits just the upper part of the traps. Now, the trapezius muscle is a massive muscle on top of the shoulders and the back that also includes the middle traps and the lower traps, forming a diamond shape down the middle of the back. So you want to make sure that you hit all three areas of the traps, and particularly for impressive trap size, you really want to make sure you hit the upper and the middle traps. Now the middle traps are the part of the traps that really pop off your upper back. So those are the muscles that you see here that come down in the middle of the traps. They add thickness to the upper back when viewed from the side. So you want to make sure to at least focus on hitting the upper and the middle traps. And again, the standard barbell shrug is your best bet for building big upper traps. To build more of the middle traps and the back part of the upper traps, a great exercise that was popularized by Mr. Olympia, Lee Haney, is a behind the back barbell shrug. Now, as the name implies, you simply do the shrug while holding the barbell behind your back. Now, one problem you'll notice with the behind the back barbell shrug is the fact that your glutes kind of get in the way as you're trying to bring up the barbell to get a full range of motion. And this is particularly difficult for those of you who do a lot of squats. Big glutes get in the way on the behind the back barbell shrug. So I'm going to show you another way to do behind the back shrugs, and it's with dumbbells. This is the dumbbell behind the back shrug, and the nice thing about this is because you have two separate dumbbells, the barbell doesn't get in the way of the glutes, and you get a better range of motion, a better contraction of the middle traps, and that can lead to better development. Let me show you how it's done. So to do the behind the back dumbbell shrug, you're going to simply stand holding a pair of dumbbells. But instead of holding the dumbbells at your sides as you normally would in doing shrugs, you're going to bring them behind your thighs. So really the dumbbells are at about a 45-degree angle, not straight behind you, parallel to each other. The handles will be at a 45-degree angle. Now I recommend that you use a pair of wrist straps when doing any type of shrugs. Do your traps a favor, use wrist straps. I happen to like Versa grips because it makes a real strong grip. Save the grip training for another day. If you want to build big traps, do not let your grip be the weak link. You want to make sure that you fail when the traps have been completely fatigued. The only way to do that is to use wrist straps. You're simply going to shrug them up. And be sure to squeeze your traps at the top. Hold it for a second in the top position, being sure to really contract your upper and middle traps as hard as possible. So there you have behind the back dumbbell shrugs. Now, the way I like to do these is I do either barbell shrugs, heavy barbell shrugs, regular barbell shrugs first is my major mass builder for traps, and then I'll finish with behind the back shrugs. So I'll do anywhere from 2 to 4 sets of each exercise, or I'll stick with dumbbells. Remember, variety is key. I like using dumbbells. I like doing shrugs on the Smith machine. Also check out my one-arm Smith machine shrug for another completely different way to target the traps. But again, I like to do both versions, either barbell or regular dumbbell shrugs, and then follow up with behind the back dumbbell shrugs. Sometimes I go with behind the back barbell shrugs. And I also like doing behind the back Smith machine shrugs because you can move your body a little more forward in the Smith machine, get the barbell away from those glutes, and get a better contraction. And remember to always change up your rep range when doing any exercise, going as low as 3 to 5 reps per set in some workouts, and as high as even 20 or more reps per set. Be sure to check out more videos as well as exclusive articles and workouts that you can download and take with you on my website, JimStoppani.com.